Hello, everyone. Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Sherry, and this is my channel. Um, my baby is sleeping right now and could be waking up relatively soon, so I'm going to do a quick one. I mentioned in my last video that I'm going out of town. Oh, there's Q coming in to say hi. I'm going out of town, so I wanted to get a few videos out before I left for vacation. So, um, going to see my family. My father wasn't doing so well. He's doing much better now, so I'm very grateful for that. So if anyone wants to, there's a lot of healers out there. If anyone wants to put out some good vibes, I would really appreciate it. Um, all right, let's get into your reading. It's a little chilly up here, so I have a little blanket on, and I'm still kind of in my PJs, so bear with me. All right, so um, I am going to draw as I go, but as I was shuffling, the Fool did pop out. Um, and it was kind of strange because at first I was looking for an angel card and I just wasn't feeling any of them, okay? And then I started shuffling these and the Fool popped up. And then I noticed in my angel deck that one was turned around upside down. And that is, I don't know if that's how you say that, Uziel, Archangel Uziel. I'm sorry, my pronunciation sucks. Okay, and this is the Angel of Faith in this deck. So I think that's kind of funny because immediately when I saw the Fool, I was like, oh, wow, like having faith, taking the steps, just moving towards the destination, sometimes acting before it makes sense, having faith that the universe has your back. I don't know about any of you, but I've been really, um, I don't want to say working on this, okay? I'm really working on this. um, and there have been many of things this year and last year that I have needed to jump on, and I have. And you know, there is no right or wrong. Everything is a lesson, right? So, like, some of those went really smoothly, and some of those not so much. But you know what? I'm still so much happier and way better off than where I was a year ago. So, um, just think about that for a minute. Um, and maybe just also enjoying the simple things in life. All right. I can't really tell in this image if they're fighting or dancing, you know. Um, but the Fool is obviously carefree. He's got a little furry friend here, so maybe, furry friends were coming up a lot yesterday. Spirit animals. Um, so definitely, I feel like this is going to be the overall theme. I'm going to put those here. We will see how it ties into the reading. All right, so I'm going to pick a few oracles and then I will do several of each tarot. Um, we'll see what we have. The cube is like really just showing you his butthole right now. That's lovely. All right. Sorry, I'm very direct. Okay. A little much for some people. All right. Try to hurry as best I can. My 2-year-old is very, very, very super attached to me right now, especially since I have been staying home more. Um, I used to work at a church, and as my spiritual awakening progressed again this time, it was like I can't do this anymore. This just doesn't line up. No, offense to anyone who does. I'm very grateful for the time that I had there and all that they had done for me and my family. But I think I felt more guilted into it, or um, so yes, she has been very attached. Let's see. Go back to this one. Popped turned all around. Okay. Just feeling this. Okay. So I'm going with I'm gonna say you try to get some of these moon ones. Okay. All right. Now, get our oracles. Let's get some tarot, please. Messages for the viewer. Who's watching this? Clear messages, clear messages. Do that. A few more. One of these. Oh, too many. All right. Let's see what we have here. Oh, 3 pentacles. Taking those too. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna look at your tarot cards first. Okay. Wow, we got a lot of movement going on here. I was also feeling immediately the Hermit flew out. All right. And I've been feeling this need recently and seeing it within the collective to really integrate, our inner child and maybe the wisdom of the hermit. Okay. And really taking those times to play like the fool, to take chances, to really just enjoy yourself and stay in the moment and do those more enjoyable, lighthearted things. Um, Maybe those things that really make you feel very emotionally fulfilled. Maybe it's creativity, it's something you really love. And really focusing on, the knowledge that you've gained, the wisdom you've gained, the light, um, yeah, and knowing when to go within. Okay. So it's kind of that balancing of play, um, of having fun, but also taking the time to be alone, and to listen. Listen to your higher self. All right. Um, Continue to grow, continue to learn, that sort of thing. Um, but yeah, I feel like a lot of evolution is happening, okay? And it might be because of the faith that we've been experiencing, the faith that, almost like we get these little tests from the universe, of whether or not we're going to jump when we need to jump and if we're going to hold back and cut certain things off, if we're going to let go of certain things to make room for the new, that sort of thing, um, is what I'm getting from this. But okay, so first of all, we have got the Five of Pentacles. All right, I feel like this is more of a past energy, and I feel like it's something that you have moved away from. We've got the Six of Swords here. So definitely being in the mindset of lack. Some of us grew up, very poor and struggling, or still have family members that are, constantly focusing on what they're lacking, or just, are too prideful to ask for help when they need help, Um, or you might have felt very left out in the cold. You might have been very injured by someone. You might have had somebody who was holding you, I don't want to say holding you hostage, but like I've been in very abusive relationships that were financially abusive as well, um, or just certain times where someone can really, um, throw you for a loop, and they do something you could never believe they would do, um, whatever it is, it was very painful. It was painful to you, maybe in the physical realm, physically, emotionally, as well as mentally. All right. And we had to move away from this. This is something I feel like you've moved away from. You've cut out. You realize what's important, what's not important, what you can leave behind, and what you need to take with you. Um, but more than anything, it's moving away from a difficult situation, finding that light again. doing the things that are emotionally fulfilling. This could also be, I feel like this could be someone offering you love, because we've got the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the King of Cups. So definitely, I'm feeling could be more of a masculine energy, um, but we'll see. Whatever, whoever, somebody, the page can be either, so it doesn't really matter. But I feel like regardless, this is someone who's mastered their emotions, okay? And this is someone who's moving towards you, all right? And if this is either, maybe it's someone, I don't know why I'm just getting this to say this. This might be someone who reminds you of yourself when you were younger, okay? Or they make you feel young again, okay? That sort of thing. But I feel like they're really moving in towards you, okay? And if this might be two different people that are just a lot alike, all right? Um, but I feel like this is more the same person. If this is you, I feel like you are just moving with your emotions right now, okay? Um, you're listening. You're doing those things that really feel good to you. And I feel like you've mastered your emotions in the sense, too, that there's so many different things and maybe age groups. You might be a really good type of therapist where everyone comes to you for advice, all right? If this is you, or if this is someone else, take it however it resonates. The energy could be, um, reversed. So definitely could be someone who's just very, very in touch with their emotional side. A good therapist has a lot of love to give. Okay, and I think they're moving towards you. Um, okay, so then we also got the Knight of Pentacles. Movement. This is a slower moving energy, but this is more, having to do with your materials. So I think a lot of it is just letting go of this mindset, has been kind of difficult for us. I've been having Archangel Michael pop up a lot in my reality, and I always do during certain times in my life. Um, so I feel like that's something I am asking for his assistance with, is to, move away from those thoughts, to cut that shit out, and to literally, rewire myself, you know, reboot, cancel, delete, start over. Like, because, and there's certain people I just can't be around in that time, all right? And if that means moving away and going somewhere away from everyone and starting over from scratch, maybe not having anything with the clothes on your back, it's worth it. Trust me, it's worth it. No matter what. I sit and think about everything now that's happened in my life, and I wouldn't change a thing. But when those difficult situations were happening, I wasn't saying that. Um, so again, the Knight of Pentacles, slower moving, but I feel like we're getting there, okay? We're definitely getting there. I think you've learned a lot from these situations, or this person, or these people. Um, it's weird too, because I was just talking about working at a church, and then they're outside of the church, like not wanting to go in. Maybe they feel like they're going to be shunned. They're judged. Uh, yeah, sorry, that just popped in my head. Okay, um, we've got the Two of Wands. Wow, the Two of Wands and the Three of Wands. And then we got the Three of Pentacles. So, first of all, I feel like there is a decision that needs to be made. Maybe with the two here, it could be a decision, of which path you're gonna take. All right, or this could be like a portal opening up. All right. Either way, know that you don't have to stay with what you've been comfortable with. It might be a little uncomfortable for a while, but it's gonna pay off. Okay. Because this is your ships coming in. All right. Definitely having options, having faith. Everything's coming in. Success is about to happen for you. Um, and also the Three of Pentacles, this is a collaboration. This is something you're going to really enjoy. This can be very creative and bring you a lot of abundance. All right. And it might even be connected, it might make you feel really good spiritually.
It might be something you're bringing to the world spiritually with others. Um, but I really feel like it's something you're just being asked to relax, have faith, and know what you need to leave behind, um, what opportunities you need to take, and the people you need to collaborate with. They'll come into your life at the right time when you're ready for them. All the right people, all the right situations, it's all happening for you. Um, we just sometimes, you know, if our energy is kind of back and forth, it's like those things will start to come in for us, and then we kind of cut it off, or if there's any kind of like desperation, that sort of thing. Um, I've definitely noticed that to where when I just more less attached and I let go of, you know, um, any outcomes, that sort of thing, that seems to really be the only way um, to have like a positive, outcome when it comes to relationships. So, for me, that's for me. Um, okay, High Priestess and the Empress. Whoa. I definitely said this was something creative earlier. And the King of Cups too, could be related to the arts. I wasn't even thinking about that. Theater. Yeah, this is something. Regardless, I feel like it's something you're listening to your intuition about, okay? You have this higher knowledge, all right? You have an inner knowing of what you need to do. And this might be a time with the Empress to really, you're realizing your worth, you are taking care of yourself and others, but more than anything, she's nourishing herself first, um, and being creative, it's really listening to that, our inner divine feminine, right? Doing those things that feel right emotionally. They feel right in our gut. You know, we're following the signs. We're doing what we're being called to do. Um, I definitely feel like that. So the Empress and the High Priestess, this could be you or this could be the other person. But I definitely feel like there's something here with this masculine cups energy, and then we've with the High Priestess and the Empress. So definitely could be, a love connection coming in, but it doesn't have to. This could be the people you're collaborating with. Um, Regardless, take it how it resonates. We're gonna look at the oracle cards. My baby wakes up. Okay, we've got temple, inner being, visualization in sacred space, peaceful, tranquility, higher self, peace, evoke. We've got past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance. Ooh. And we've got the world. Be open to new possibilities in all areas of your life. I've got star bathing, light body, crystal grid, transmission, activation. I feel like a lot of us are going through that right now. We're being activated to our higher purpose. Uh, you got love, Darian energy, codependency, and boundaries. Ooh, okay, put that over there. Angel of wisdom. It's a really pretty card. My lighting is kind of sheet. Okay, we've got travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. Wow, I said movement. And we got the Six of Swords. So, yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. All right, let's do this. I'll put that by the Empress. And, ooh, a time to give rather than take. And this is funny, these are like the same image, basically, the same girl, just about. You are good enough. All right. So we got new moon in Virgo and full moon in Virgo. Wow. That's why it's the same. Dang. I feel like there might be a manifestation that's coming in for you, okay? Especially with the new moon and then the full moon in Virgo. And this might be something that you've worked really hard on, all right? That you've put a lot of effort into, and you've been very structured about. That's what I'm gathering. Um, but also remember that with that, okay, and when this manifestation comes in, or rather, if it's taking time to come in, it could be because sometimes we focus too much on the details, right? Especially with this Virgo energy, I feel like it's very, kind of a OCD type of thing, wanting to do it all, that sort of energy. They definitely have the spark in them to do it. I know a lot of Virgos, and there's times I just want to like bottle it up and drink some because I'm not that structured. I'm a Libra. I'll be structured for a little bit, but then I start to kind of be more sporadic again. So, um, yeah, but just know you are good enough, and that if this does come in, it's a time to give rather than take. Okay, but that could be with anything. That could be with your guidance, your love, advice. Yeah. So anyway, all right, in the world. So yeah, be open to new possibilities in all areas. So anything that could be anything, and I definitely feel like whatever this is, you're gonna be traveling, okay? You're definitely gonna be traveling because we got the two knights here, and we've got the Six of Swords, and we got the Three of Wands. So I feel like this is definitely movement, away from something, and it might be a slower paced movement, but it's gonna feel really good. Um, and it's definitely moving away from something that no longer serves you and leaving the old behind. There's also, I feel like, a third party situation coming in or people that you're collaborating with. Um, so that's happening. I feel like with this yoga, so either you're being called to instruct yoga or just enhancing the way you feel by stretching and exercising or doing yoga, or that could be dancing, whatever it is for you. Whatever feels good, whatever balances us, whatever. I mean, ooh, the wonders when I actually take care of my body and I do those things, I feel so much better. And then my bracelet keeps getting stuck on this blanket. And then I'll go like, why do I feel so bad this week? Oh yeah, because I haven't exercised and I've been eating rice pudding. Like that's why. Okay. Yeah, Angel of Wisdom. Angel of Wisdom with the Hermit. So yeah, again, this is all just keep saying what I've already said. Um, you're definitely seeing a light and you're using the knowledge that you've gained, um, in this lifetime and others, I believe. And you're really helping others with this, okay? Maybe that's what it was with the time to give rather than take. All right. But I feel like with the Five of Pentacles here in your energy, um, you could be being called to, I just heard this from spirit, to volunteer, okay? And that might really help lift your spirits as well. Yeah. Or there are people that really could use your wisdom right now. So don't ever like dismiss the importance of using your voice, of using your gifts, your abilities, and sharing them with the world, and just the knowledge that you have. I've stayed quiet for too long, so I finally decided I'm just gonna go for it. And I hope you do too, because we're all important. Okay, you are important. You have a lot of wisdom to give, a lot of knowledge you can share. Okay, and star bathing, light body crystal grid, transmission, activation, definitely being activated. Pay attention as well if there are places that you are led to, um, or that you dream about, or just that pop up. Like I always call it, people, the word algorithm, I always call it angel rhythm because some of the crap that pops up for me, like on my YouTube or different things, is I just can't believe it. It'll be stuff, like I have a past life from Johnstown, 1889, and I died in the flood there, and I kept having things pop up, pop up, pop up, pop up, about this. And then instantly I felt a connection with it, and it was like, made my heart sing. So things like that, okay? Um, that will just keep showing up for you, and you're just going to know, but you're also being activated, I believe, right now. But yeah, the crystalline grid, you might be being called to really anchor in the light from wherever you are right now too. And sometimes that's why we end up being in places that we don't care for very much for a while, and you're just like, God, why I hate it here. Why was I here? Why did I pick this? Um, and that's because your light is so extraordinary that sometimes we get led to those really dark places so that we can anchor it in, okay? Um, all right, so past life guides, karmic lessons, present assistance. So I feel like maybe um, this lack, okay, mindset in the past might be something that's followed you over from a past life, okay? Um, and just you are good enough, like knowing you are good enough. So it could be the lack in that sense, and the mindset with the constantly getting into situations that hurt us, because we don't think we're good enough, or we don't think we deserve it. So it's really, really, I feel like you're really being called right now to reprogram as much as possible, okay? Because you're being activated for a higher purpose. But we just have to clear out some of that old stuff. And those are our karmic lessons. And we're having present assistance so that we can break that, so we can break those chains. We can stop those cycles, and do something completely different. Have faith that it's going to work out. Take this new beginning, this new opportunity, and jump. If that means you have to move, move. Um, More than anything, move away from the things that are no longer good for you, no longer serving you. I hate saying serving. I feel like it's used a lot, but the things that are no longer resonating with you, moving away from those and onto the things that are, listening to your intuition, really, channeling, and the high priestess. You have that, again, you have that knowledge. It might be ancient knowledge. There's something, yeah, there's something, but we have to really set boundaries and focus on the codependency. That might be something from a past life too that's popping up. That's been a big one in my family, with generational curses to break. So maybe just being really codependent or not setting boundaries, being in those unhealthy relationships. Um, but yeah, you are good enough, okay? And these guides are coming in to tell you that they don't want to see you go down this path again like you have in other lifetimes, that this is your time. This is your time to shine, okay? We just really have to, we got luck on the bottom of this, too. Luck. You are right to be strong and optimistic about the opportunities ahead. Like, that's so cool. All right. We've got temple, inner being, visualization, sacred space, and peaceful, tranquility, higher self, peace, evoke. Okay. So we're definitely being called to have a sacred space. This is the first time in a long time, or maybe ever, I've had a sacred space in my home. This is the first time I have my own home. I just rent, but still, it was pretty big for me considering I'm 34 years old. um, Having that space to go where no one else is allowed. I mean, I let them sometimes, but and I do healing sessions on the other side of this room, but um, it's so great, like, to have a spot to come meditate, to have a spot to get away, okay? Just, yeah, it was just full of all the things that make me feel good, and I feel safe here. I feel safe. um I don't let certain energies come in here. I keep it cleansed and clean, and it feels so good. There was a time I was going very crazy because I didn't have that. I felt like there were people just sitting on top of me all the time. Especially when I was, at the time, I had step kids and my own, so three teenagers and a baby, and it was very overwhelming. So, if any of you are experiencing that, I'm sending all my love and encouragement to you, and you can do this. Your body is a temple, okay? Visualization might be very important at this time, but really just nourishing our inner being, being as tranquil and peaceful as we can be, and a lot of that involves, meditation or just taking the time to relax, right? To rest, to relax. So, wow, this is really cool. I think I'm going to do another, if I can, of the I Ching Book of Changes. So, let's see, Spirit. Give me a good one to go with this reading. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna go here. Influence. Wooing. And influence comes good fortune to those whose hearts are correct. Okay, so indicates the coming of an influence. This may take the form of a teaching from the sage, an interaction with another, or a disturbing or pleasing event. In any case, there is good fortune if you meet the influence with proper thoughts and actions. It is a good time to remember that like attracts like. If one gives expression to higher things, then one is surrounded by higher things. If one indulges in what is inferior, then one can expect to have the company of inferiors. Therefore, it is wise to cling steadily to humility, independence, gentleness, and openness. With others, keep an open heart, free of desire, condemning no one, enjoying affinities while retaining your equanimity. With the sage, keep a clear connection. Seek resolutely to serve as a conduit for truth and innocence and goodness. If the influence is challenging, persevere in correctness. If it is pleasing, also persevere in correctness. Maintaining your devotion to higher things ensures success in coming time. Wow, that's really cool. This one means lake, mountain. It's kind of funny. I feel like there was a lot of mountains in this. I thought I saw lake in another one. Maybe I was just thinking about, the King of Cups is swimming some water. Anyway, I think that's really cool. It's a good time to remember that like attracts like, right? Right? We're all learning that right now. We're all, yeah. And we're seeing, the effect that it's having as well. And I'm just getting this, don't beat yourself up if you fall back into old, patterns or ways of thinking, or forget to set those boundaries sometimes. And you have to go back and kind of create those little uncomfortable moments, and it's because like we kind of let our guard down a little when it came to our boundaries. And that certainly happened with me. And so whenever we go back and we're like, oh, yeah, so by the way, I remember who I am, and this is how things need to be. In order for this relationship to be healthy, it might be uncomfortable for a while, but I really feel like it's going to be for the best. Um, Sometimes just being honest and true to ourselves is very uncomfortable. Um, and some people have a hard time. They get very, oh, I just see two cardinals. Oh my gosh. Oh, my cat sees him too. He's like there at the window. Oh, that was so cool. Sorry, I'm a child. I get so excited. So definitely two cardinals. Look that up. Look up the meaning, and they are just flying all around out there. Oh, it's so beautiful, and the sun's coming up. Um, Definitely. Okay, luck is on your side, and be open to new possibilities. Have faith, and take this new adventure. Okay, this new beginning. You're protected, you're guided, you're loved. You have all of it in you to do it, okay? Including plenty of experience from past lives with whatever this is, okay? However this relates to you. just know that you're guided. You're going to have the right people, whether it's in the spirit realm or on this earth, okay, in the 3D. You will have the right people show up at the right times, okay, the right connections to collaborate with, to really do whatever this sort of thing is that's going to make you feel really good. It's going to make you really happy, and your intuition is telling you all about it. Um, whatever this is, take this opportunity, okay? Um, and just continue to spread your good, continue to spread your light, to anchor it in. Um, you're definitely being activated right now, okay? So we really need to take care of our bodies, our light bodies, everything. We need to just really love on ourselves right now, really nourish ourselves. And, um, depending on where you are in the world, trying to get outside. I really connect with trees. I introduce myself to them. I ask their names. I am the person who will go up and hug a tree, and I do not give a shit what people think. Um, I have such a connection with trees. Okay, so anything like that that's gonna make you feel really reborn. Oh, and my baby is awake. Look at you. Hi. You wanna come here? You want to say hi? I was just getting ready to say bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye. Huh? This is Mia. Say hi. Hi, world. Hello, world. Okay. Well, thanks for watching my reading. I'm going to go feed this little messy-haired girl some breakfast. Um, Again, my name is Sherry Potter. Thanks for watching this reading. Um, I will be doing personal readings once I get back from Missouri. I do have my Cash App listed below if you would like to donate. More than anything, if this resonated, please like, subscribe, and leave a comment and let me know. Um, thank you so much. Have a good one, guys. Say bye. You say bye. Bye. Bye-bye.